So but कभी attempt हुए हैं ऐसे hacker attacks?
Yeah, like there are many attacks,
Yeah.
but not on the SH256, I would
Yeah.
recommend. And it's not on blockchain. So there are some new blockchains that are emerging, like it's Solana. Solana is a new kind of blockchain, and there are many hacks on that. Like their public private key pairs got leaked basically, but it's not that key someone comes and like grabs all the blockchain and like snatches it like that. It's a different kind of attacks. That wallet got they hacked the wallet basically. Like if I had an account on Solana, might get hacked, or my public private key pairs got leaked.
Yeah.
So then the I would say hackers would get access to that,
Yeah.
and then can do malicious work on that.
Yeah.
So this is how that attacking kind of stuff works.
Yeah.
But it's not like it can swipe up the whole blockchain. It's not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So, like you said, public and the private key. Can you expand a little bit on that topic? Because I've heard these terms before
Yeah.
being thrown around a lot. Like you need a private key. There's a private key and there's a public key in order to access your transactions on the blockchain.
Yeah.
So can you expand on that on a simpler term?
Okay, so public key is your it's a address basically,
Yeah.
which you use as your identity
Yeah.
on internet,
Yeah.
right? So I can give you a key, a address, and you can send me the transactions on that.
Yeah.
That's my identity on internet basically. We can use it anywhere. We can give it to anybody and get it transferred on that address basically. And what that private key do, it needs your signature basically, right? So the only you are the owner of that private key, and you need to sign every transaction you do, right? If you transfer some amount to say X, you need to use that private key. You cannot use just send any amount to anybody.
Yeah.
You need to sign that transaction that I am doing this, and this is my private key, and I'm using it to sign this transaction. That's the concept of public key and private key.
Yeah.
You keep your private keys really, really safe. And if I get your private key, I can sign any number of transactions, right, on your behalf. So that's the difference on public and private keys.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
That's quite informative, I guess.
Yeah.
And sir, also like you told us in your journey that you started learning about blockchain a little after you did development. Like, what advice would you give to the students who are trying to break it into the blockchain industries, like
Okay.
blockchain based industry, and trying to learn a little bit about it? Because there are a lot of sources available on the internet, and a less is known about which ones are the better ones. Because blockchain is a relatively new technology. Let's be honest on that.
Yeah, for sure. So I would say if anybody is trying to get into this technology, first master your development skills. Learn to be persistent.
Yeah.
Be patient. It's not that you will learn something new easily, right? When we switch to something new, it's always difficult in the start. When we build something, it's always difficult to lay the foundation.
Yeah.
Right. So you need to be very patient. Keep exploring the things. It's not that you will get a pinpoint answer for everything. You need to go to the docs.
Yeah.
You need to do a research, kind of a lot of research for the some errors, and some errors are so new that they are not even resolved, right?
Yeah.
Like it's on, like there is a bug on Solidity itself. Like the new version would improve that.
Yeah.
So you need to get that down to the level when you start getting into the blockchain, because you need to be updated basically. So if a new person is entering this, learn the Web3, learn the Web2 basically.
Yeah.
All the concepts on I would say React and Angular, whatever framework you choose, that's not a big deal.
Right.
And then start learning. Have a good course, I would say.
Yeah.
So the resources that I would recommend to use is YouTube has ample amount of resources, but they are some kind of distributed, I would say. So you can choose one channel and opt for that. I go for DAP University. That guy is really informative, and like he posts almost every day about what's going on this technology and what is going on. So you can follow that channel, DAP University. And I've used a course on Free Code Camp basically. They have almost 31 hours of that course. That course is so big, not that big, but it has a tremendous knowledge. Like for a beginner, for a intermediate kind of start, for Free Code Camp, and it has a really good amount of course, like 31 hours of that course. and it's good for the beginners as well as for the intermediaries, right? So I would recommend that also. And apart from that, you can take a course on Udemy if you want, but these are some free resources
Yeah.
and tested resources by
Yeah.
me. Like they are really good.
So they have your certification. Like you have told us how revolutionary of a technology blockchain it really is, and I can't agree more. बट हमें भी पता, सबको पता ये फैक्ट कि अब कंपनीज काफ़ी ज़्यादा मूव कर रही हैं टुवर्ड्स वेब 3. काफ़ी ज़्यादा डिमांड है ब्लॉकचेन डेवलपर्स की. लाइक अराउंड 18,000 डेवलपर्स आर देयर इन इंडिया
Yeah.
that do blockchain only. It's quite a less of a number when we compare it with the software engineers, which are around 25 lakhs.
Yeah.
It's quite a tad bit of a number.
Yeah.
So कंपनीज इन ब्लॉकचेन्स को एक्चुअली किस तरीके से इम्प्लीमेंट करी है कि जिसकी वजह से इनकी इतनी डिमांड.
Supply chain, like supply chain industries are really opting for this blockchain stuff. And then we have finance. It's finance is booming like anything for this web3, to get into this web3 finance. And DeFi's, we have all heard that thing. And cryptocurrencies, it's a really
Yeah.
hot topic for that.
hottest topic in the industry right now.
Yeah, so
Bitcoins. stuff.
exactly. So those are the stuff that are really advancing in this blockchain technologies. And then healthcare.
Yeah.
Healthcare, kind of, we have see a lot of like if a drug is sealed, like it's not guaranteed like if it's sealed by the right way or not. So we can put that drug into and integrate some blockchain kind of stuff to ensure its security.
Yeah.
Like it has been sealed in the right time with the right
Kind of like keep a track of it.
keep a track of it, right? It's not expired yet. So it's supply chain management has a lot of things that we can use in our it can be done with the use of blockchain basically. So these are the major fields, I would say. And yeah, pretty much that's it.
Yeah.
Those are the fields that are booming in blockchain.
Sir, can you give us some of the tips to implement while we study blockchain? Because it's my personal belief only that discipline is the utmost and the utter condition that you need to fulfill in order to learn anything in life. And actually, in order to do anything in life itself, like how did you keep yourself motivated while you were on this journey to learn about blockchain?
Yeah, so there's a code that I strongly follow.
Yeah.
That if we are motivated by why, then how becomes easy, right?
That's a strong line. That's a strong line.
So yeah, always keep that why in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are we learning that thing?
Yeah.
Why? What is the motive behind doing all those stuff?
Yeah.
So always keep that thing in mind. And yes, how not becomes that easy, but it somewhat becomes easier, right? So there is a lot of challenges, like you feel stuck basically, I would say, because when you learn something and that's not fully developed, it's growing, and you are trying to climb that, and it's also growing. So you need to maintain that pace, you need to maintain that energy level. Okay, no, aaj nahi mila answer, okay, I'm gonna do the research again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the research again, no worry, I'm gonna find its answer.
Yeah.
Like how can I optimize that, let's say, gas fee?
Yeah.
So we need to do a kind of lot of research work.
Yeah.
So you just have to keep the why above how it's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my only thing, I would say.
Yeah.
So keep learning, and yeah, it's a thoda sa difficult journey, because I told you earlier, it's an extra mile.
Yeah.
After you complete the race, you have to run the race, and that extra mile is a rough patch kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So but right now it's a lot of resources now available on internet.
Yeah.
Thanks to that. So yeah, pretty much that's it.
Okay. Now I think we know enough about blockchain already to just get started, and I'm sure that our audience who are watching this behind the screens right now is also satisfied with what they are learned, what they have learned till now. So let's just switch things up a little bit and focus on who Chirag Rajput really is.
Okay,
ठीक है?
then, let's do it.
So let's begin.
Yep.
You must be well aware कि ABS का co-curricular culture काफी अच्छा है. Like there are a lot of clubs. You could be in a theater club, a photography club, and in a band at the very same time, and you'll enjoy all of it. Like I'm currently doing it, so I know that. So what co-curricular activities were you interested in at your college years?
Okay, so I really want to say that I enjoyed my life fully. Like I don't leave any stone unturned to enjoy that.
Yeah.
So that was a really good experience for me. A great college life, I would say. So there was a part of COVID, obviously, that was not really good. But apart from that, it's great college life, I would say. And talking about the co-curricular stuff, I used to do theaters. I have joined Samvad.
Yeah.
and I was the most active kind of member in that.
Yeah.
I'm still in contact with those guys, and I love doing theaters. And apart from that, I used to perform at different colleges. Like I used to write some poetries and some comedy sketches.
Stand up comedy.
Yeah, stand-up comedy
Yeah.
precisely. So I used to go to SRCC
Yeah.
and Kirodimal College
Yeah.
and different colleges. They organize some open mic stuff. And my friend used to tell me like Chirag, आज वहाँ पे open mic आजा फटाफट. And then I used to prepare
Yeah.
some stuff and go there. And like they really appreciate that thing.
Uh,
And I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
And in this ABS also I have done for the theaters, and
Yeah.
I have joined some technical theater societies also. They are pretty much really well, doing really well. So yes, that's it. Enjoy the whole 4 years of my life in this ABSCC. Yeah.
by what you have told me right just now, I believe that you have lived a really rich college life.
Yeah.
But yet you managed to stay focused on your long-term goal. I mean, how did you even manage that? You lived such a rich college life. You were in so many clubs doing stand-up comedy, the different kind of stuff. But still you made it through, like with a very good technical background. Like, how did you do that?
Balance is the key. Balance is the only thing that you need to maintain in your life.
Yeah.
In your whole life, not only in your college, but in your corporate life, you need to balance between the family and your professional life.
Yeah.
Right. In your personal and your professional life, you need always to master that balance. Right. So I use that only. So I enjoyed a lot. I do a really cool stuff in college also, and still maintained a separate. I used to separate some time for that. When I do 2 or 3 hours of focus work, then there is no other world that exists for me.
Yeah.
When I am focused on that, because that thing is important, and that technical or that career demands that.
Yeah.
That demands your dedicated work.
Yeah.
It's not that you can okay, let's just you go and just study something and you
Yeah.
go and chill. No.
Yeah.
You need to cut off to the world, focus on that thing, and then get back to the world.
Yeah, but it's just doing multiple things, yet one thing at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. One thing
Yeah.
at a moment and doing everything. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. I would recommend to everyone to do
Yeah.
to balance out all those things.
Yeah. Sir, आपने इतनी rich college life जी, no doubt about that. But I believe हर किसी की life में everybody goes through those tough times, those moments during the college years. Like, did you had a guidance, a personal guidance, a personal guiding light to guide you through those tough times? Like, हर किसी का कोई ना कोई mechanism होता है to get through that tough time. आपका क्या था वो?
The one person I look up to when I got stuck up is my dad.
Yeah.
I try to do a lot of communication with that guy. Like he might not be the greatest of all, but he's right for me.
He's greatest for me.
Yeah, he's
Like, my dad is my hero.
yeah, exactly. So I really get motivated by him. Like he remains calm and energetic at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. So and he's a retired Air Force officer. Right. So I get that discipline in me from him. I would totally give my credit of discipline to him.
So it's inherent basically.
Yeah, it's inherent. Like it's a part of my genes to be that disciplined. Right. So that's the only, and talking about that career stuff, I talked to my dad when कि dad ऐसे नहीं हो रहा है, like मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है, I'm doing, मैं blockchain कुछ try करना चाहता हूँ but उसके jobs नहीं है इतना, and वहाँ पे कुछ जो लोग हैं वो highly paid हैं but वहाँ तक पहुँचना कैसे है, I don't know that. तो उन्होंने just he said कि calm down, it's this phase, this is the phase, just remember that this is not your life, this is just a part of your life. Whatever decision you take, जो भी तुम लोगे, that you will be accountable.
Yeah.
And किसी पे decision वो मत डालो कि आपने मुझे ऐसा suggest किया, then I took that. So he told me कि whatever you do ना, it's your life. Take charge of that.
Yeah.
If you do the right thing, it's on you. If you made a wrong choice, we are still there, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry. You can make better choices in future.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you want and do it with passion.
Yeah.
Don't be like my father used to say कि मैं बहुत आलसी हूँ, but don't put that आलस in your professional life.
Yeah.
Be really active. Just do whatever you want. That तो एक वो support ना, that कि यार अगर कुछ गलत भी होगा तो I had my father.
So that gave you all the strength in the world to just go out there and try things.
Yeah, I just go and okay, let's see. ये मेरा एटीट्यूड ये हो गया था, ओके क्या ही होगा.
Yeah.
If it's a challenge कि okay let's do this.
Yeah.
हाँ okay I'm up for it,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah.
So that attitude ना वो build हो गया धीरे
Yeah.
धीरे मेरा. So yeah, that's the thing I would say that answers your question basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, on a personal note, you come off to me as a really motivated person. Like,
Yeah.
I feel so good after having this conversation.
So
But I can't let this conversation go any further without asking this one question. Like, what's your mantra for life? What's the mantra of Chirag Rajput?
okay, I'm not that a kind of great person, but I would say uh, I really believe in work, and I really believe what your thoughts are, na,
Yeah.
that will convert to your actions.
Yeah.
And you need to work on your thoughts first.
Yeah.
You need to build that mindset first. So my mantra is, I would say, always think right for you.
Yeah.
Always think big of you. Yeah, you would work. You would definitely work that thing, but it starts with your thought. It starts here. It's not gonna कि okay आज से मैं coding करता हूँ. No.
Yeah.
It starts back of the night. जब आप रात में सो रहे हो तो you have a plan for that.
Yeah.
Next day I'm gonna crack this and I'm gonna learn this topic. And वो तो time होता है ना.
Yeah.
That's where you build for the next day, right? So building that thought process, na, that's what I really recommend. That has made me what I am.
So yeah,
Seriously.
like it's basically you choose your thoughts as you choose your clothes every single day.
Yeah, you have to be very precise with that. You
Yeah.
cannot have multiple thoughts and like disturbed thoughts.
Yeah.
You need to be very calm and
Yeah.
composed while giving it a thought, right? So I would say कि control your mind, control your thoughts. Your thoughts will be converted to your actions, and your actions will give the results. Basically, that's it. And you really attract. I really believe that universe gives you what you really want. There are n number of times that this belief got broken, that this belief got hampered, but still there is one hope that okay yaar, this is coming to my way.
Yeah.
This is coming to my way. I'm gonna keep moving in this direction and this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I really believe.
We are finally at the end of our podcast. I would have loved to have this conversation further, but time is a constraint for us.
Yeah.
But I can't let you go like this. We always have a rapid fire section at the end of our podcast where I will ask you some questions and you have to give the quickest and the wittiest of the answers.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
Okay, I'm a bit scared, but okay, let's do
Okay,
it.
so let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone?
Okay, the way they treat others.
What is the most frequently used app on your phone?
WhatsApp.
What is your favorite holiday?
Diwali holidays.
If you could swap lives with any fictional character, who would it be?
No fictional content, sorry. I don't consume that.
Yeah. What word comes to your mind when I say ABSEC?
Blessing.
Who is your favorite stand-up comedian?
Zakir Khan.
Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Dog person.
What is that something that you could eat for a week straight?
Oh, Maggie, I would say.
If you could be a music instrument, what would you be?
Guitar. Black guitar.
Would you rather have $1 million in the bank account but no friends, or millions of friends but no money?
$1 million in my bank account. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
So, sir, we are finally through with this podcast. I would have loved to have this conversation further, but I can't thank you enough for being here today. Like, you took time out of your busy day to be with us and provide something, like give something back to the college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't thank you enough.
It's my pleasure. I see it as my responsibility to bring back to where I started. I started from here. I'm gonna give it back what all I have gained from my experience. I'm gonna give it back. Yeah.
So, guys, this was our podcast with Chirag Rajput, and this is Jatin Singh and aces.ABESEC signing off.